Download the BCSN Plus app today.
A battle of the top 3 teams in the nation. A focused Ryan Day leading Ohio State into the locker room pregame. Big day for recruiting, including Perrysburg Junior offensive lineman Reed Gherkin, Liberty Center's Kellen Weimer in attendance as well. Of course, Buckeyes celebrating last year's national championship, unveiling the 9th sign in the north end of Ohio Stadium. And today, broadcasting legend Lee Corso's final mascot pick. First time he did that, the pick was Brutus. The last time, he goes with Brutus again. And the defense dominating in the first quarter against top-ranked Longhorns. Texas facing 3rd and 8. Arch Manning forced to run. Arvell Reese, Caden Curry stop him short, forcing a Texas punt. Second quarter now, scoreless. OSU 4th and goal from the 1. Going for it, C.J. Donaldson tumbling into the end zone. Finley's Luke Montgomery, starting left guard, celebrating the score. Buckeyes up 7-0 at the half. Third quarter, still 7-0. Texas on the OSU 1, 4th and goal, going for it, but the silver bullet stuffed Manning. Longhorns turn it over on downs. After an OSU punt, Texas back in business. One of the few times Manning went downfield and it cost Texas. Jermaine Matthews the interception as Ohio State takes over with decent field position. Ensuing possession, fourth quarter now. Buckeyes at the 40, one of the few times Julian Sayin went downfield and it pays off. Carnell Tate makes the catch in the end zone. OSU up 14-0. Perrysburg wrestler Gray Burnett, 2-time state champ, loving the excitement in Columbus this afternoon. After a Longhorn score under 2 minutes to go, 14-7. 4th and 5. C.J. Hicks the pressure. Manning completes, but Caleb Downs wraps up Jack Endry short of the goal. Buckeyes ball. They run out the clock. Pedestrian numbers offensively for Ohio State, but they get the win. 25th year in a row, OSU 1-0, longest streak of season-opening wins in the country. It's horns down in Columbus as Ohio State knocks off the #1 team in the nation.
We have to prove ourselves every time we're in that arena. So that's just what you do. You know, when you stop feeling like you have to prove yourself, then you stop improving. And so that's the way we feel. But all that being said, like, yeah, I know what kind of a coach Matt is because I see him every day. You know, you guys don't. So that's the thing about football. I share that with the guys. All the work that you put in the dark doesn't come to light until his first game, you know. And that's sometimes a sobering thing about football. You put all this work in just to give you a chance, and then, you know, you have X number of plays to go make it happen.
I think we did a great job on him, honestly. I think we could have done some things better, obviously, but, you know, the first game isn't perfect. That's what we always say, and we have a lot to grow on and a lot of confidence now with that one. You know, I think we were moving him off the ball. I think we just got to go back and watch the film, honestly. I think it's just pretty easy fixes, to be honest with you, whether it's just a misread or maybe a misblock every once in a while and stuff like that. But I think overall we did a pretty good job just moving the front and getting him off the line of scrimmage.
It was our first game, so the play calling was a little bit conservative. We got a new quarterback. Everyone got bigger roles, so we couldn't go out there and expect to be last year's team or go out there and do crazy things. We got to propel from the start, and we started out really well for a new group.
Yeah, I think Coach Day and Coach Fessler have kind of instilled that in our quarterback room that, you know, if on third down, if the big play is not there, you know, it's okay to check the ball down and the battle of field position. So I think just the preparedness from Coach Day and Coach Fessler about, hey, you know, we're not going to lose the game if it's 3rd and extra long. Yeah, I'll be able to take the check down.
Well, the story of the game was the defense. Matt, I thought, put a good game plan together. The coaches put a good game plan together, but just the grittiness of our guys running around. There's a lot we can build on here, a lot we have to improve on. The team you see right now will not even be close to the team you see halfway through the season or at the end of the year, but it certainly makes the corrections a lot easier to make after a win against, you know, a top 5 opponent like this.
It really wasn't all about Arch. Just to talk all offseason. We losing a lot of players, a lot of players that played today. Nobody knew what they were going to come out and do. So I think it was just making sure we was ready. Us just worry about ourselves, you know, and just making sure we was ready for the game.
I thought the coaches did a great job of that and being able to move the defense in those pieces because we know what the skill set of the players that we have are different than maybe what we had last year. And, you know, the coaches that were familiar with these guys on the staff, I think the defensive staff just, you know, give them credit for really being able to put that together like that. It was a great job by them.
I mean, it reinforced a lot. You know, he done a great job, you know, getting us ready for the moment, and it showed. It was a fourth quarter game, and you know, I'm just happy we got the win, man. All the guys, you know, everybody, all like Caden, KJ, CJ Hicks, Will, Edger, they all got their chance, man. I'm just so happy for them.
As we said, pedestrian numbers offensively for Ohio State. 203 total yards, Texas 336. Ohio State only 77 yards on the ground. Texas had more plays, but the key statistic, fourth down efficiency, Ohio State 1 of 2, Texas 1 of 5. 4 turnovers, plus Arch Manning had the 1 interception. Julian saying no interceptions, Buckeyes no turnovers. They played clean, they got the win, and they're likely to move up to perhaps number 1 in the nation when the new polls come out later this week. Of course, you got games on Monday night as well, so the new polls won't come out until late Monday, early Tuesday.